What's good, everyone? Night Cage here.
Plague Wind's here too.
All right, man, we're here. We're at the end of our campaign. We have 2 missions left, so we're gonna run it down real quick. This is the mission before the finale, our grand finale. So we're gonna just jump right on in and get it done, man.
So here's the storyline prior to this is gonna be the prelude to the actual apocalypse game that we'll be playing at the end. So Angron, the Lord of the World Eaters, is furious. He just received word from his brother Mortarion that the chair has been lost, and he wants revenge. He wants some type of way of redeeming his honor because the chair has been lost. So he wants Hoth and he wants it to burn. Mortarion agrees with his plans and informs him that he'll be sending the Death Guard there to assist him in his endeavors. So Angron commissions his lieutenants Zort, Zamil, and Raquel to take charge. There is an outpost that is just ahead of the Imperial fortress, and it is the key focal point. It is the last stronghold in order to take that fortress. And he commissions his lieutenants to take it. And he lets him know that they will receive assistance from the Death Guard from the Croesus, Hylas, and Deamon. And he lets him know they will be there to help you and assist you in your endeavors, but understand this. And Angron glares at his lieutenants and lets them know in a venomous voice, you will claim this outpost, do not fail me.
Meanwhile, inside of the Imperial Outpost, as you can see, all of the battle forces are assembled. Forces from the Ultramarines, the Space Wolves, and the Flesh Terrors have assembled to support the planetary PDF, which is the 157th Imperial Guard Brigade, led by Captain Pike at the moment. The General Ironhive is on board the Victus, the battle barge, with Chapter Master Seth, who is the commanding master for the Loyalists. And here, Captain Thaddeus of the 3rd Battle Company has arrived into the last fort to take command of the fort's defense. Along with him is the veteran Exxon, his veteran Sergeant Manlius, Captain Varmon, and Pack Leader Balric of the Space Wolves. To Captain Pike's surprise, the Ultramarines and the Space Wolves show up to help in defense of this last outpost. And Thaddeus reminds his officers, if we fail, Hoth will fall. This is mission 24 for us, guys. Mission 24. So this thing is coming down to a close. Alright, so turn 1 coming up. Stand by. Alright, everybody. Plague Wind and I, we're here for turn number 1. The Loyalists won the first turn. Plague Wind is going to do us the honors of kicking it off. This is the Chaos Force here.
Yep, so we have the Corn side where you can see several Hell Brutes, Obliterator, and some Rhinos, and in there we have our Berserker. And then you see on the Nurgle side we have a lot of Plague Marines, guys with the Death Guard. We have 2 Vindicators, Predator, and 2 Demon weapons, 2 Demon engines, and 4 Forge Fiends in the 4 Hell Brutes in the back. And they're ready. They're ready to get it on and kill something.
Getting ready to get it. On the Loyalist side, we got the planetary PDF here.
Boo.
You guys can see. All right, Commissar here leading the way. They have a Demolisher tank here. Yep, Death Company hiding out behind the tank. They have their anti-aircraft stuff here. Another Death Company supporting them. Flesh Terror's Tactical Squad. Veteran Squad, Vanguard Veteran Squad here. They have 3 Basilisks on there.
3 guys, 3.
3 Basilisks.
That ain't right.
Alright, then we got the Space Wolves here holding it down. They're supported by the Flesh Tearers Assault Marines. There with the Sanguinary Priest, the Sergeant, and a Chaplain. Captain Thaddeus, of course, and his guys in the back. You have to excuse me. I gotta put him in a unit. I'll do that real quick. And then we have the Ultramarines over here, led by the veteran Sergeant Exxon, right here, ready to get it on. Flesh Terror Scouts with sniper rifles mounted up. We're ready to do it. So turn 1 coming up. It is going to be brutal. Looking down the field at Chaos, let's get it in.
It's in. It's
Here we
only
go.
cracking. Oh yeah, and the Loyalists went first, so this ain't gonna be pretty.
Loyalists get turn 1. Here we
This
go.
ain't gonna be pretty.
All right, so at the end of the Loyalist turn 1, the Loyalists had an awesome turn. The Basilisks fired their barrage, causing massive damage, nearly killing this unit, destroying the Predator tank here, and killing a few more guys in the back. In addition to that, the last cannons and the auto cannon managed to get 1 hull point on the Forge Fiend, and the Demolisher cannon here killed a few guys in the front unit. Looks like about 3 guys in the front unit. And the sniper rifle and the missile launcher from the guard unit here caused 2 hull points on the Hellbrute. So eventful turn for the Loyalists. Chaos turn 1 coming up.
Here it comes. Hey guys, this is Plague Wind, so I'm doing the Chaos side for this turn, and for turn 1, you can see that the Rhinos had moved forward, and the Hellbrutes also moved forward. The one Hellbrute that was wounded, he rolled a 3, which gave him, he ignored stun, and has rage for the rest of the turn, and all he did was move forward. And they did actually end up, I believe, killing 1 member over here, so that little pot shot actually did something.
Due to the plasma cannon.
Yay! And then you see this assault unit actually move forward, and this demonic fiend, he actually moved forward. I think Night Cage was a little bit, because I don't think he's seen this one move before. He saw it move 12 because it's a beast, so he moved forward. He said, "Man, that thing can move." So yeah,
that thing was pretty fast. I thought he was gonna charge and smash my tanks.
yeah, he was trying to, but he didn't do his job. The plasma here, he has 3 of them, and he whiffed on all 3. And all 3 Hellbrutes had shot and caused only 1 whole point to be lost here on this Demolisher tank. So yeah,
Demolisher tank is taking a lot of punishment, but he's no destroyer.
man, I tell you. And then actually I made a mistake here. Forgot to move my Vindicators up, so they were out of range. So basically that was an uneventful turn 1. Let's see what happens turn 2. Turn 2 coming up. Hey guys, this is Plague Wind here. So for turn 2, so first of all, me and Night Cage, we switched sides. We're going to continue to do that to add a little flavor to the game. And the Loyalists, they went ahead and shot, and they went at the most immediate threat, which is this Mauler Fiend. And let's just say the shooting was not that good.
It was horrible.
I elected not to shoot the Demolisher cannon for this tank here, in an effort just to make sure I stop this, because with these 2 power fists coming in, I figured it was going to destroy that front line. I thought it was a decent decision, but the shooting didn't help with that decision. So the only thing that happened is that we finally was able to knock it down to only 1 whole point left. But it is immobilizing and ended that immediate threat, but at a cost of stopping the rest of the attack. So there you guys have it for turn 2 for the Loyalists.
And did I mention that the Loyalist shooting was horrible?
Yeah, it was.
It sucked.
It was. Next.
Alright, so this is the end of Chaos turn 2. And I think you guys will find it really interesting when you're switching sides. Each turn, Plague Wind and I were switching sides.
Yeah, it makes it interesting.
It's very interesting.
Makes it interesting.
In my Chaos turn 2, the Chaos forces caused a lot of damage, destroyed the Demolisher tank, destroyed the whole battle line of gun emplacements, killed 2 Death Company guys, plasma cannon from the Hellbrutes caused some damage over here. Killed some Ultramarines back here with the plasma cannon.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
Not happy.
The Chaos Forces had a really good shooting turn that turn. As you can see, the Angron's forces are moving up fairly quickly now. Mortarion's forces are all moving up. We're approaching the battle line. Look at that, guys. Look how close we are. So we're gonna see, it's getting ready to get real interesting real quick. So I'm gonna be switching back to the Loyalist side now, and Plague Winter's gonna be switching back to the Chaos side.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see what happens in a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't tell you guys from the last time, the reason why they didn't shoot at the rhinos because they popped smoke. So you know we're targeting that next time. You know that's gonna happen.
Yep. So beginning of turn 3, Loyalist side coming up. All right, guys, so this is the end of Loyalist turn 3. And of course, the Flesh Tearers, as their overzealous selves, as normal in their fluff, they could not wait to stay inside of the bunkers. So the Death Company, the Vanguard Veteran Squad, and the Assault Squad all jumped out.
Death Company
did some firing. The
brutal.
Death Company came in.
Lord.
Death Company absolutely demolished
Crazy.
the Death Guard squad here.
Crazy, man.
And then the Basilisk fired overhead. The Basilisk from back here fired overhead, dropping shells, destroying a Hellbrute, destroying a Rhino, causing so it was the end of turn 3. And so basically over here the Berserkers Rhino got destroyed from the Basilisk shells. So the Berserkers didn't lose anybody in their unit, but the Loyalists had a really strong shooting turn that last turn. So we are on to Chaos turn 3. This is the bottom of turn 3.
Guys, this is the end of turn 3 for the Chaos side, and I guess this will kind of tell what happened during that turn.
Can you say ouch?
Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. So the Chaos forces between the Forge Fiend and the Hellbrutes, as well as the units, they just converged their shooting, and they basically killed out the Death Company, and then the rest of the shooting killed out the veteran unit, and then with the assistance of Necrosius's forces, they spelled the doom for these Flesh Tearers. And then we have the Assault Marines for the Chaos side. They actually failed their charge, so they weren't able to do anything. The Rhino it shot, it didn't cause any damage. No one died. I think the heroes of the day, though, for the Chaos side were the 2 Vindicators, because they started to pound into the Loyalist forces, causing wounds and panics that's over here as well. So guys, there you guys have it for the Chaos side for turn 3. They did pretty good on that turn. Let's see how the Loyalists respond to this threat.
It's really being back and forth, guys. It's really going back and forth. The Loyalists have a good turn, then Chaos has a good turn. We have 2 turns left in this game. We're going to see which way it goes.
Yep, should be interesting. Turn 4 coming up. So guys, for turn 4 for the Loyalists, I had mixed feelings about this one. The reason why I say that is that the Basilisk, they took their shots, and they were able to open up the Rhino on the Chaos side, opening up that, and actually killing 2 guys with its explosion. However, because these 2 units here were pinned, they couldn't help, and the snipers shooting was basically useless. Didn't do anything. And this shooting here, they were able to kill a Berserker, which was not too bad. And the missile launcher over here failed horribly. Did not kill or did not cause any wounds at all. Trying to take out that Hellbrute, did nothing. This unit over here with their plasma cannon, they shot also at the Hellbrute and missed. But the real disappointment for me personally is because the Blood Claws, to make with their fluff, they had to do what their fluff says they do, and that means they charged out. They charged this assault unit. They killed 1 guy with shooting, and then they got punched in the face by the assault unit. I was like, really? But they had 1 guy who's left, so Man, the shooting was not good at all. They didn't do anything to slow down the Chaos advance. It's not looking too good, guys. Got anything to say, Night King, about that one?
Hey, man, you know, when you go out and you try to make something happen by yourself, it's never a good thing when you leave your home base.
Yeah, I was
3 men strong,
they got,
and they just got slapped.
yeah, I mean, guys, I know it's the game, and we're trying to play as fluffy as possible, but I was like, man, that's just stupid. Why would you go out there by yourself? But that's what Blood Claws do. So we're trying to stay with the fluff of them, and that's what they do, and that's what happens 9 out of 10 times. So that was in for turn 4 for the Loyalists. Chaos side coming up.
All right, guys, we're back. This is the end of turn 4. We're down to our last turn. You're not going to believe what you get ready to see.
Yeah, boy.
You're not going to believe it. So Angron and Mortarion's forces all moved up. As you guys can see, everything moved up. We got a lot of carnage here. Zarkel's Berserker force moved up. And then the 2 Berserker units got out of the Rhinos here, and they kind of made a Rhino wall. They're hiding out right now, waiting. With the shooting, we had the Hellbrutes, both Death Guard Hellbrutes fired, and looky, they destroyed.
Man, they lit them bastards.
With their last cannons,
they lit them
the
up.
Basilisk down. This Basilisk over here is shaken, so it can't do anything at the moment. 2 scouts was killed from plasma shots coming from the Obliterator. And on to the assaults. The guy we were picking on before, the Blood Claw, man. The Blood Claw is in a fight. It was 4 Raptors here, and the Blood Claw wins combat against the 4 Raptors. I cannot believe it.
True.
So
Man.
that was great.
He needed 5s to wound, and he rolled 2 5s and a
2
6.
5s and a 6.
Wow. And the Raptors, they rolled
1s
nothing.
and 2s.
Yeah, they didn't even hit him.
They didn't
I was like,
even
what
hit
the hell?
at all.
Wow.
Then tragedy strikes the Loyalist forces as the 3rd company captain falls in a challenge.
Wow.
Thaddeus is dead and is now out of the campaign. And unfortunately, there is no captain on the ground. The remaining captain right now is Captain Pike of the Guard. And so he now takes over command of the ground forces.
Wow.
And Chaos
I forgot about that part. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Chaos has entered the command post now. Death Guard are in. This 1 Death Company guy trying to hold them off as best he can.
Not looking too good for the home team there.
No, and over here the Berserker unit has also breached, and they're also inside, killing that guard unit that was on the post. And the Ultramarines now standing ready to lay the smack down on these Berserkers. So we're gonna see how it goes. This is turn 5, the end of the game. So here's what has to happen. The Loyalist needs to push Angron and Mortarion's forces out of this outpost in order to get the victory. The winners will get D3 strategic assets for our final battle, which is going to be assault on the Imperial Palace to determine who takes Hoth. So we're going to see what's happening. Chaos needs to have their forces, scoring forces inside of the palace, inside of the outpost, and the Loyalists need to push them out. We got 1 turn to make it happen. Stand by. Let's see how it goes. All right, we are back. This is the bottom of turn, the start of the bottom of turn 5. This was finishing the top of turn 5.
Right.
This was the Loyalist turn. The Ultramarines pour all of their fire into the Chaos Lords unit right here, and killed them all with the exception of the champion and the Lord. The Lord killed these 2 Space Wolves here.
He smacked them down.
I mean, he beat them bad. I cannot believe they absorbed. Okay, let me show you guys real quick. They absorbed all of the fire from these Ultramarines.
Using the Ultramarines rule.
Using the Ultramarines rule, plus the fire from these Ultramarines back here that could actually see. over there. So they absorbed all of that. Then absorbed fire from scouts, and only 2 guys lived. Then the assault squad came over here. They jumped down. They charged the berserkers in this mess over here with the sanguinary priest and the chaplain. The chaplain is locked in a battle with this lord over here. They each wounded each other. But the berserkers ended up winning this combat, leaving the sanguinary priest locked in battle with 6 berserkers.
Trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble.
He's in trouble.
But the flesh terrors have taken a heavy toll in this mission. I mean, most of the flesh terror strike force is gone already. Berserkers just kind of hanging out, and this Bloodclaw is still fighting with these guys.
Man,
he will not go down.
I take it back. I question that move, but you know what? If he survives this, you will see him in another campaign as a lone wolf. I promise you that.
Yeah, he will not go down, and he is winning.
Yes, crazy.
And then over here, the Space Wolves all charged in. I believe they killed 2 Death Company guys, and then 2 more Space Wolves got killed as a result. And then in the challenge here, the Chaos Lord Necrosius kills the Wolf Guard pack leader. Flesh Terror's tactical squad came down to try to lend in some support. This is the last turn, and it doesn't look like the Loyalists will not be able to push Chaos out of the fort. It looks like they're going to lose it because this was the end of the Loyalist turn. So, looks like there's nothing the Loyalists can do at this point.
It's been a pretty good battle.
It's been an even battle. It's been really balanced.
I wasn't sure how it was going to look even, but it looks like it's been worked pretty good.
So we're going to go ahead and play out the last turn anyway. And then you guys look for the grand finale, the end of our campaign. Big apocalypse battle. Big. This will be mission 27.
It's been great.
Stand by.
Hey guys, that was turn 5 and end of the game. So as you can see over there, the Ultramarines in their Overwatch killed Raziel and his companion. So they died in Overwatch, and that saved them because he was about to munch them with the lightning ball. It was gonna be horrible there. These guys over here, they got shot via the Forge Fiend shot them. And this unit here just got overrun. As you can see, the World Eaters have just overran into the outpost, and they butchered everything that they saw in sight. They butchered this unit here. This Ultramarine unit had just got crucified. It was horrible. And then you can see here the carnage they did. It also got this unit here got shot up. And sad to say that Bloodclaw, he finally succumbed to injuries.
Finally fell.
He did so well, so I gotta give him his props.
Yeah.
And then over here, the sanguinary priest, he died, but the chaplain, he was able to kill out Zamil, and he killed him, but it cost him. He lost to the sanguinary priest, so man, it was just brutal. So man, that was the end of that game. What you got to say about that, Night Cave?
Hey, I was just talking about this before, man. The Flesh Terrors just took a horrible toll in this mission. The Flesh Terrors and the guard on the ground, you know, the Flesh Terrors lost more than like 90% of the strike force they had on the ground. The Space Wolves hanging in there. They did pretty good. The Ultramarines still have the most here, but Chaos is just taking this outpost. So we're ready. We're setting the stage, man. The stage is set. We're ready for the grand finale. Big mission coming up, guys. Last mission of the campaign to determine the fate of Hoth.
Yep. So hey guys, we appreciate you guys who've been following it. I know it's a long mission, but man, it was rewarding. And this is going to be the final mission that's coming up. Hope you guys continue to watch. Thanks for your support. Take care.